Hello and welcome to stampingcatcrew.com. We've been doing a little mini series on some organizational tips that have worked for me over all the years that I've been crafting, and what I kind of ended up with as some ideas for different things. We've went over the stamp sets and die cuts, the way that I organize those. Next we're going to do paper organization, and this is actually what I find works for me. I said before, if I don't see it, I won't use it. So I've actually got my 8.5 by 11 in hanging file folders, and they're separated by color families. So I have Bold Brights, and then they're listed by the colors that they are in the catalog. So Bermuda Bay, Daffodil Delight, Melon Mambo, Old Olive, Pacific Point, Pumpkin Pie, and so on. Behind that I have the neutrals, also listed by color families. Then I have the subtles, and then regals right here. And then in my final one, I keep 3 of these. I have all of my vanillas, my shimmer white, my vellums. So that would include the thick white cardstock, the whisper white, the thick very vanilla cardstock, the regular very vanilla, glossy white, shimmery white. And then I've got some specialty papers. I've got the watercolor papers and whatnot. And then also I've got all of the in colors. So there are 5 sets, and each ranges over the 1 year, and then they switch out. So Tranquil Tide, Fresh Frig, Berry Burst, Powder Pink, and Lemon Lime Twist. And then there's also Peekaboo Peach, Sweet Sugar Plum, Flirty Flamingo, Dapper Denim, and Emerald Envy. So those are all the in colors. I've got them separated by the families. On the shelf above, I keep extra cardstock of ones that I probably go through the most frequently. And I try to keep 2 extras of each on hand. And that's not including my whites and vanillas. So I keep a bunch of Whisper White, and I keep a bunch of Thick White. I also keep a bunch of the Crumb Cake, and then also Early Espresso or Black. So keep lots of extras of those on hand because I tend to go through those the most. So for the, try not to shake you around too much. For my bits that I end up with, what I found works the best for me is I have this, let me stand up, I can back up. I have these 12 by 12 drawers right here. And the reason that I keep those, I have them separated by color family. So these would be the oranges and yellows. I keep in a clear plastic thing labeled with the color all of the bits, and then I separate those by the colors that go together. So all the oranges and yellows would be in here, all of my purples would be in here, sometimes like the pinks. This would be some of the deeper blues, the Night of Navy, Dapper Denim. Directly across from that is some of the lighter blues, Soft Sky, Pool Party. We've got some of the truer pinks. These are my deeper browns, and then the lighter browns. Then I've got my blacks and grays, and then an entire drawer for all of my white bits, and an entire drawer for all of my very vanillas. And then just for the 1/2-inch strips we use so often, I keep actually little containers of shorter ones, and I keep one for very vanilla and one for Whisper White because we use those frequently. And honestly, everything else I throw away. So I hope that helps somebody. It's something that I found that works real well. Thanks so much. If you have any questions or comments, it's stampingcatcrew@gmail.com.